I have been to Zaporozhye. I have had detailed discussion with the Chamber of Commerce, I have met with the governor, and I had good interaction with Zaporozhye Medical University. I was quite impressed by the attitude of the administrators, the academic people there, as well as the students in the university. I also spoke to them about India. I gave them a small presentation. And at the end of it, it left a very positive impact on my mind.
What are your thoughts about students' association there?
Students, I am told that there are about 700 Indian students, and they are like a very close-knit family. They take care of each other. They have an association of students who look after the interests and requirements of the Indian students community. But as it is, they are quite well behaved. The university authorities were very happy with the Indian students. They considered them to be hardworking and disciplined lot, which was a very nice thing to hear.
What about Indian students? How do they feel? Are they comfortable there?
I think Indian students, whatever I could interact with them, they were very happy with their stay and their study. My only concern always has been that the universities may not be really having enough number of English speaking professors or teachers in all subjects, which kind of creates problem in understanding of students, because if the students do not understand the lecture, then they lose interest very soon, and that becomes problematic later on. They do not pass exams and creates problems for the families. So, I would be very keen to see that not only Indian, all foreign students are provided by academic staff who are good in English language and who are able to communicate well with their foreign students. Also, I was happy to note that there is no discrimination made between the Ukrainian students and the foreign students. This is a very important thing, because if the communication level is good, then the material which is being told to Ukrainian students, the same material will come to the Indian students or any foreign students. And in that case, the competition or the examination will be equal, otherwise it will not be a fair competition.
Through Ukraine or only in?
No, I am saying through all through Ukraine. This is a general advice, and that is what I was impressed in Zaporozhye. It looked as if the level of teaching is of a very good standard, because the Indian students were quite comfortable.
If we are going to say about support of embassy, what will be your first steps or further steps?
Embassy has very marginal role in this particular case, because the students are there to study. The medical colleges are supposed to give them education. Embassy has hardly got any role, but if there is any trouble, if there is any requirement of any intervention by the embassy in cases of emergency, in cases of any requirement, embassy has always been there for assistance. We have been proactive in interacting with the administrators in the university, and students are always free to be in touch with not only with my consular officer, but also with the embassy in general. We have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter page, we have a website. Students are encouraged to interact with them, with us through them anytime. I have spoken already about the three major areas that I concentrated upon, and I am glad to say that in the last 1.5 years, I have been able to generate awareness in all relevant sections of the government here. The government is sensitive, the required institutions are sensitive. For example, the Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Economic Development is planning to take a big business delegation to India in the month of September. This has happened basically because they have all come to realize that there is a huge potential of business development in India, and there are specific areas where we should concentrate on for quicker and faster results. In terms of education, the Ministry of Education is aware as to what I have been telling them to concentrate on, to streamline the admission system, to make the universities aware of their responsibilities, make English the yardstick of admission of foreign students in any university. Tourism, as you know, we have already achieved visa on arrival facility for Indian nationals. So, I am glad to say that all the steps that we had initiated in our discussions have started showing results. Yeah, I have been emphasizing that the system of indirect admission into Ukrainian universities is an old and archaic system. All over the world now in 21st century, you have online admission. You apply to the university online, send all your documents online, university selects on the basis of merit all the applications that they receive, and the students are invited on their own. The university takes like a hand holding thing, provides them information about how to travel, who will receive them at the airport, how they will come to the university, etc. So, all this increases the responsibility of the university. Till now the universities were not taking that responsibility. Now, I am glad to note that some of the universities, including Zaporozhye University, has considered this suggestion to be important and essential, and they have started making these efforts. So, this is one of the ways in which you can instill higher confidence in the minds of students in India and their parents. If they see a well organized system of admission, they will be more relaxed and more guaranteed that their children will be in safe hands. The T News channel and TV5 channel, I send this warm welcome to all Indian nationals. Now that government of Ukraine has given visa on arrival facility to Indian nationals, please take the benefit and come to Ukraine. Especially in summers, it is a heaven on earth. I can assure you that it will be a great experience for all of you. And for the young friends of mine who have just left their school, consider Ukraine as the first destination for higher education. If you want to go abroad at reasonable cost, Ukraine should be your first destination. It is easy to come here, the people are very nice, you will have a homely atmosphere, and you will have a good education. I welcome all of you to Ukraine. To my young friends, you will come to know, especially in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and South India, that there is a large existing community of students already from this region in a medical college in Zaporozhye. If you are thinking of coming to Ukraine, Zaporozhye should be one of your first choices. Try it.